you know, their own approach and retreat. Now that she's lost her attention to it, though, tell her to go back up. Good. See, by allowing her to leave, you allowed her to develop her own courage. But if you had forced her, you would have been throwing a spider on her. Okay? Now ask her to back away. To do very gently because she's going to happily do it. A little bit more now. She's licking and chewing, which is great. Good. Now when you think you can gently ask her again to go up to it, ask her to go up to it again. It's a little bit of evasion. Good. So she's still worried. You can also tell by the flare of the nostril, but... It's okay. Now gently ask her to go back. That's evasion again, that's okay. Good. So, you know what would be a fun game, actually, since we're doing that and it's working? Nose on. Oh, this is a little heavier than I thought. She needs to be on this side, and she needs to put her nose on this jump cup here. Okay? Not this one, not down here. She needs her nose on this. So that's going to exercise your language with her, because you're able to just communicate to her, you're okay, you can look at that. See, she's over that. She's not over it completely to where maybe when you ride her, she's going to bow away. So if you feel when you ride her that her rib cage comes away from that, take this time and go back and show it to her under saddle. Because the more you avoid stuff that's scary, the bigger that scary thing's going to get. That spider is going to become from a tiny little spider to a big wolf spider. So you got to make sure that she can get over stuff so you don't ever end up having an explosion. There'll be a day you'll be riding and you'll have ignored that enough times that one day it's too much, and that's when she's going to buck you off right there. Okay? People always think it comes out of nowhere, but it doesn't. Okay. Put her nose on this right here. So you know how to tell her what to do with her feet. You know how to tell her what to do with her head and the front of her. See if you can tell her what to do with her nose. And specifically her nose. Yep. Yep. Good. She's like, what? So she's believing that she's supposed to just go past that. She has no idea that you have something else in mind. Good. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Yep, yep, yep. You can get her away for that. Back her up. Kind of tells you about her curiosity too. This kind of shows you the level of blinders that she has on. I mean, she's like her eyeballs right at it, and she has no interest in. And back. We don't want her to overreact while you back her away from there. And she may be worried because I'm back here. Okay, now see if you can talk to her nose only, because it's going to be more about a sense of direction to her nose. So what I would do is I would do a refined version of this by just going like this at her nose. So that's like your turn signal from in front of her. But you make sure that, yep, you tell her nose where you want her nose to go. And then if she starts to respond to that, you're going to leave her alone so you can say, yes, you're right, that's what I wanted you to do. I want you to turn your nose. So as soon as she turns her nose, you're going to release. Yep, leave. So now you've just taught her that I'm talking to your nose. But if you had kind of given her any more pressure, then the feet would have got involved. If you have to tap her nose when you get in there, you have to tap her nose. Yep, leave her alone. Okay, so now we are going to have to turn a little bit, only because she does have blinders on. So we're going to, when we tap her nose, we're going to tap it a little more like, wake up. There, that's what I was looking for. We want her to kind of feel like, how do I make you stop doing that? And then she really didn't care for a little bit that you were tapping her nose, right? So we want her, okay, go ahead and tap her nose. Well, tell her what to do first and see if she'll move before you have to tap her. Tap her nose to just get a little more direct there. Good. So now you're going to back her away and you're going to approach her again. And the reason we're going to do that is because we're trying to get her curious about that part whatsoever. Can't very well tell her where to put her nose on. Yep, perfect. See? She knows what to do now. So she's going to get it. She's going to be like, oh, it has something to do with this dumb pole. So just leave her alone for a second. I mean, she's going to just stay there. She's not going to actually get curious all of a sudden, but I just want her to kind of stay in that position. So when we do move her again, she's going to go back into that position, so where we can start to manipulate where we want her nose. So now you're going to back her away. So back her out of there. Good. Yep. Get a little bit louder, because she told you she knew what you wanted, and then she said, you're not really serious. Okay. So you're going to tell her to go forward, but you're also going to tell her nose where you want her nose. So you're going to point kind of towards that, and then talk to her nose specifically. We are going to want her to move her feet, but we didn't introduce the go cute, because this became more fun to me. So we'll do it in a minute, but once we were able to kind of talk to her, it was more fun to give it something to do. Yeah, yep. I told you, she's really warm, so she's definitely taken this all in quite a bit. Okay, so point to the door, and then tell her nose you want her nose to be a part of it. I thought Belle was going to yawn in the fall. Yep, tell her nose now. She's just going to let you tap her. So go ahead and tap her, because she's just going to let you tap her. There you go. Good. Now leave her alone. Yep. Tell her. What we're going to do now is we're going to say hotter, colder. It's basically a hotter, colder game, right? So as she gets colder, you're going to say, no, go back that way. So we're not going to let her come out of position, so she actually figures out that it has something to do with turning my head that way. Yep, leave her alone. But if she comes out of position, you're going to put her back. She actually finally looked at the pole for the first time. Good? Here we go. She's like, oh, it has something to do with this stupid pole. Now she's slightly lost interest, so you're just going to help her. Good. It's okay she came forward. Oh, wait. Okay, so now just talk to her nose just gently. Yep. Good. Leave her alone. Let's see if we can't get her interested in where we want her nose to go. Good. You can even take advantage of that. So now tell her to go like towards the F on there. Yep. And then tell her nose what to do. And it's okay if she moves her feet, because we kind of want her to. You can even take a feel on that line if you want to kind of help direct her that she is being asked to go forward. Because like I said, we didn't give her any kind of go cue, so we don't have anything to support. And I don't know what how she would respond to a kiss or whatever. Okay, leave her alone. Back her up a second because she lost interest completely. Good. Point her nose. Give her a second. Back her away. We're going to give her another chance. If she suddenly reaches out for it, then we're going to let her look at it because that's what we wanted. But if she doesn't suddenly reach for it, you're going to just keep asking her to back up. Good. Go ahead and send her back up to it. Good. Tell her knows what to do. Oh, she's going to hit it with back her away again. We're trying to make this interesting for you, and you just don't care. This is going to help. Good. So now point kind of towards the first pull of that door. Yep. There we go. So she understands, yeah. Good girl. We'll give it to her. Okay. So that's going to be something that you can do with her that's fun. It's going to start to kind of engage her in the idea that there's a game involved because she is a little blindery, like what I call blind, that's my own word here. So I'm going to move it. But she really just kind of is hanging out, doesn't necessarily, oh, now you like to see it, huh? Okay, so we've done something totally different. We've distracted her from everything, and now we're going to give her a go cue. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to tell her to go left or right, and then we're going to support, and then with the energy turning up, we're going to add so she understands that she's being expected. And if she leaves and stops, that's fine. She doesn't know what we want, so she's going to ask questions. Or she'll go into like an old lunging routine. Good? Good? Good. If she stops, that's okay, because she just didn't know that that's what you meant. Yep, just support. Good? Now you're going to have to be careful because she obviously has seen a lunge whip before, because as soon as you put your hand back up, she went, oh, right? She gave you a little scare, so just gently tell her, you're right. You know what I mean? Because this way you're not yelling at her for asking you a question, because we don't want them to ever be afraid to ask a question. Now, use your hind yield. Good, I'm glad you actually didn't do it because she was offering to just stop. Now use your hind yield. Bump her nose, bump her nose. Good. Oh, there goes an ear. Big sigh would be nice. She's like, because then when they do that, like they give you the big sigh, it's their way of saying, oh, that's it. You know, and we're going to erase any preconceived ideas of what we're asking for. Okay, go ahead and ask her to back up again. Yep, wrong answer is uncomfortable. She gets it now. There you go. Good. So it's different if she's afraid, but you know she understands how to back up now. So go ahead and tell her to go. Yep. Good. Yep. And in that case, that was not a question to you. That was her just doing her own thing. So you did good by telling her what to, you know, she still was paying attention. Yep, tell her what to do. Yep. Good. So now we're going to, yep, tell her what to do. Yep. Good. So now we're going to try to help her with a little bit of an out cue to get her to, she cuts in right about here, she'll start to cut in. But she didn't really that time. Good. Yep, here she is. So just tell her out. So we want to give her the word. She's going to cut in again. Maybe. Oh, you're so lucky. She's asking. Yep. She's like, I think I want to roll. Okay, if she gets past a place she's asked you, then you're going to hind yield her. She's asking again, though. Good. So go ahead and hind yield her here. Good. Okay, we'll ask her to go the other way. Good. Yep, you're going to have to tell her wrong it. Oh, good, good. She wished she didn't do it with a little bit of a snot look, but that's okay. She snapped out of it when she got out of there. I'm not going to visit with you. Keep going. Yep, yep, she's asking, she's asking. That would be a good place to show her the out too. I'm not coming to see you, you have to keep going. So prepare for her to do, kind of cut in there and ask questions, because that's what she did last time. Yep, there you go. Okay, hind yielder. Be nice if she did that without a look on her face. Huh? Really? Did you hear her? That was crazy. Okay, so we've got a go cue. We've got our yields. Let's see if we can't just offer her one small sentence. So we're going to see if we can get her to go sideways. And we're going to get her to go sideways. Some people use a wall and they chase the horse down the wall sideways. I don't do that because I don't think it fully teaches it to them. I think it puts them in a position where they have no choice. I'd rather do it to where they actually can learn what you want them to do with their feet. So what you're going to do, I think we've done some sideways before. Okay, so you're going to tell the front feet what to do, then tell the hind feet to catch up. And then if you feel like you can kind of start to balance it out, then start focusing on the rib cage and see if you can tell the rib cage to move. But if you have to kind of do it as an accordion thing at first. So she knows how to move her front feet and not go. So we're bringing it back down to move your front feet but don't go. So you're going to be ready to say but don't go forward because we're changing it back to don't go. Be ready to also tell her hind end what to do, so that way you can keep it sit, but don't go. Hind end, hind end, hind end, hind end, hind end. So step out there like, yep. Okay, good. Okay, so you're the horse. I'm going to tell you to go sideways. So I'm going to tell your front end to go this way, and I'm going to tell your, so it's kind of like this dance. Okay, so yeah, she understood go something with my front feet, but then you didn't follow up with the hind end, so you want to make sure that the hind end, she understands the hind end's part of it. Yep, yep, and hind end, hind end. Good, at the end there. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what it needs to look like. Okay, so, back. Back. Hey, okay. Hind end. Good. She asked a question. She doesn't want to be told. She did good. So front end, hind end. Good. I know. Till you get it, it seems mean. Ready? Good. You got it. You got it. You're right. Okay. It's okay. There you go. You got it. You got it. You got it. There. Yeah. See, you got it. See? I'm trying to tell you something. Don't go forward. Good. Okay. So once her front end started doing something, my focus went straight to her hind. So her front end already started. Now I'm talking to her hind. Front end, hind. She's backing up. That's okay. She's still thinking. So my focus is all on her hind right now. So that's why she kind of scooted way off. front end, front end. It's okay, she's backing up. She's just trying, hind, good. Okay, I'm just gonna give her a break. Funny, huh? Front end, hind. Front end, hind. Front end, hind. You can, you back up so you can hear me. Back up so you can hear me. Okay, listen. Listen, we're gonna do this together now. Ready? Wait, 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 wait. Don't assume, don't assume. There you go. There you go. Ready? You're all right, you're all right. Back. Back, there you go. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There you go, yep. No, I know. Ready? Wait, 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 wait. Wait. Hind. Hind. Hey. Hey. Good. So because it got loud and she got worried, giving her the immediate break when she, even though it was only a piece of it, was what when I released. Now, that she's so quick to go, oh, I know what you want me to do with my front feet. Yeah, tell her not to do so much with her front. She already knows what to do with her front. So you're just going to kind of suggest with your front. So I'm only suggesting, I'm not actually doing this because that tells her to go. So I'm only going to suggest with the front and say, wait, 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 you got too much front going. Wait, 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 you got too much front going. So my focus needs to be more, but you got too much front going. There. There, you got it, you got it. You got it. Too much front, good. So see how she's quick to say, oh, I know what the front means? Good. That was nice. That was nice. That was right. So you can look at, are you itchy? Or are you kind of one of those don't touch me mares? I hear you. You're not itchy and you don't want me to touch you either. So now she should actually, it should make a lot more sense to her. So I'm only suggesting the front and I'm putting some energy beside me. Yep. Don't come forward. Don't come forward. Now, what else can you do? Yep, you're right. You're right. So I'm reading her lean, and her lean is partially, it's like kind of bent into her front of her rib cage. So that's why I'm telling her she's right, because she's got the right lean. Yep, you're right. Yep, you're right. So now she said, oh, a lot of hind. Okay, good. Yep, there you go. You're right. Back, can you get my space though? You get a lot closer when you need to. It'd be easier if you're further away. How about a little bit further? Okay, stay right there. Stay right there. Now, listen, don't come forward. So, like, see, her head puts me in a bad position because I can't really communicate to her ribs. I can't even see her ribs. So I have to step to where I can see her ribs. So I'm going to be always a little off center of her head so I can talk to her ribs. So too much front and too much forward. Good. Gentle with the front, ribs. Gentle with the front, ribs. Good. You got it. Don't go forward. Don't go forward, and you're too close to me now. Don't go forward. Okay? I know, a lot of licking and chewing going on. Ready? Don't die on me. Yep, you're right. There you go. There you go. Yep. Yep. Can't go forward. Can't go back. Can't go forward. Can't go back. What else can you do? There you go. Can't go forward. Can't go back. Yep. Good. There you go. There you go. There you go. There it is. Come on. You got it. Finish it. There. Too much forward. There you go. Yep. Yep. And this is not a kiss one because kiss means go forward. So you have to be careful that you're tempted to say, but go. So I'm going to do one more time, and then I'm going to have you do it. It's a lot. There's a lot of balancing to go on. She gets it, but she doesn't get it. So gentle in the front, ribs. So she's already got to lean forward. So you want to say, oh, but don't go forward. Don't go forward. But don't go forward. Has nothing to do with going forward. There you are. But catch your hind up. Good. Yep. Yep. Go ahead. Think it through. So see, she gave me a lot of lean, so I want her to think it through. Good. You're right. You're right. So I'd like to see her whole body get involved. Her front got involved, and then I had to catch her hind end up. I want her to see her whole body lean for me, and then I'm going to give it to her. I know. You have an itch there. It's been there all day. Good. There. You got it. So I'm going to have you do it the other way, though, okay? Because we need to let her soak on that way. Good girl. And that, like I said, releasing her by just dropping it and everything is better than right now. She's not really into being loved on yet. She didn't have an itchy spot that she's like, oh, that's great. In fact, she kind of was like, just do what you got to do if you're going to scratch me. I got another one falling asleep. We're doing a lot with your little brains today, huh? Okay, so you can, I'm just going to leave her there. So she's going to be just as confused again because it's not going to make sense going the other way either. Yep, so you can stay a little off. You're going to focus on her rib cage. I was focusing just behind that green, the surcingle, like a little bit higher up than where the buckle is, but maybe 4 inches. So that's focus. If you have to, you're just going to bounce your focus from that piece of the rib there to maybe the wet, I don't know if you can see the wet spot on her tail, on her blanket in the back there or not, but so I would jump from those 2 spots with my focus. And like I said, she knows, we've done enough with the front feet. She knows as soon as you point, she knows she's supposed to do something with her front feet. So just be careful how much you tell her to go. Up, don't go forward. So that was kind of an issue I was having with her, is don't go forward. So you're going to have to be kind of, we need her to understand it has nothing to do with going forward. Good, good. Now that was nice because good. The first time was nice. The first time because you caught her before she made the mistake. The second time she got to make the mistake. So you want to try to always stay ahead of it if you can. So she got a lot forward. There you go. Good. See, now you said, oh, I don't. And she said, oh, okay. There you go. Good. Now, ask the hind end to catch up. She's sort of getting it. And reward her for that. Good. Wow, we're turning it up on her, aren't we? You see her breathing? She's like, I am getting winded by having to think. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool that you can actually like turn their engine up or turn their furnace on when they just asking them to think. She's actually having a little bit of a release going on there. If her head suddenly twitches like she just fell asleep, it's going to be where she's. Yeah, we made this hard for you. Okay, so go ahead and ask her again. That was a nice break for her if she needed that. Yep. Yep. Focus on the ribs. Yep. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Yep. Don't go forward. Good. Leave her alone for a second. So she is. The other ear's like, I still don't get it. Good. Go ahead and ask her again. Yep. 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 Good. Good. Leave her alone for a second. Good. A little tail swish on that one. Okay, we'll do one more. Good, good. Now, what? Oh, I get. Got kind of offended about it, right? And then all of a sudden she went. She gave you a really. Told you she knows what you want. So, we're going to give her something to do with it. I don't think we're going to go as far as we went with Belle, but we're going to just give her something so she actually understands the fun of it. Since it's the direction you're going, you want her to go over it that way. I can't believe how sweaty she is. Good. So now use something you know. Hind yield her all the way over there. So this is just the hind yield. So we're not nothing to do with front at all. Good. 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 Now back her up. So we're not talking to her. So we don't want to give her these, you know, oh, I love on you again, and I'm going to love on you again. So we want to be able to have conversations without having to say, I love you, I want you, you know, where you have to like reward her every word. So back her up. Just a step. Good. Now, she's actually a little far away from it. She's got to poop too, so that's going to work out because we can just move this whole thing. Wow. You're all right there. Huh? You're almost as clumpy as the other guy was. Okay, so, oh, we got leaky. Is this leak or no? Is that your friend? What, was I dragging something over here? Okay. What's that? Yeah, yeah. Did I just break this or something?
There's a break on the bottom you have to pull out.
Oh, I'll just... Good girl. She's like, I've been holding it. That's yours. Yeah, you smell it. I smell it too. Okay. See if you can explain to her that you're going to ask her to go over that sideways. If she needs to look at it, let her look at it. You can even just use what you already were just doing with the jump standard and tell her to look at it. You know, you can say, I want you to look at this. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, look, she's like, I'm going to just go sideways. Yeah, if she didn't need to look, I mean, if she seemed worried about it, then I would ask her to look at it. Those are your options. You know, you don't ever have to tell them unless you think it's going to help them. Or you think they would just really like you to, you know. Yep, 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 yep. Good, good. Back her up one more, because you had her attention and then you stopped on her. Good. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. And then tell her sideways now. Yep, see, when you back her up, like when you stop her from going forward, you gotta quickly say, but I want you to do this. So you don't want to quit on her, because then she doesn't know what to do. Good. Yep, yep, good, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Good, she's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. Just be a little stronger on the hind end. She's got it. She doesn't, yep, it's okay. There you go. There you go. Now give her a break. That was hard for her, okay? There was a little bit of a delay on your communication. And then somebody just came down the stairs. She saw them. So she's a little worried about that too. But when you told her don't go forward, you kind of failed her by forgetting to tell her what you did want her to do. So you got to make sure that you're like, this is secondary. This is what I'm telling you to do. But don't go forward. But I'm telling you to do this. So you don't want to quit this at all, because then you just kind of like leave her hanging to guess. Okay, and I spend a lot of time telling them not to assume, so I don't want her to think she has to guess. My Matthias is a guesser. Yep, there you go, yep. Yep, there you go, yep. Yep, yep, yep. But don't go forward, and hind. Good girl, that's okay, it's okay. Perfection on that wasn't necessary. Good girl, that's what you needed to do, yes. So you get what I'm saying? Do you know her? Is she your new best friend? Good, so first give her a second to just set her up. Good. So that way you can kind of say, now we're going to do something. I need you here because I want to tell you to do something. So you kind of, while you're still doing baby steps, you want to just kind of like set her up. And then once you say I'm going to go sideways, then plan to do it. But you can always just say, okay, now let's do this. Yep, you can be gentle with the go forward because she's going to go forward. Good, good, yep, yep. Yep, there you go. She's got it in her head. Yep, yep. She hears, she's listening. So she lost her focus on you. So just kind of like slap the ground next to her so you can wake her back up. Yep, now she's listening again. Good, good. She just doesn't know what to do. So just going to support her with the come forward because you want her to come forward. There, now, yep, yep. There you go, there you go, there you go. Yay, good girl. And now take her for a walk because that was big. So did you feel how that felt with it? But don't go forward, but come forward, but don't do this. And it's a lot of different things you have to tell her. But once you really believe that you're focusing on what you're asking her to do, then she can get that from your head. You know what I mean? Like she can pick up on what you're telling her. What's going on? Is your dog barking?
Yes, my dog. I think Karen was coming today.
No, she canceled. But there was somebody is there a fellow that normally helps out or something? Would he have come down the stairs? Somebody came down the stairs through that window. That's what she was looking at. Do you need to go check? Go check. Okay. If somebody's not supposed to be here. I mean, there's enough lights on that they could find us if it was somebody that knew to look for us. Good girl. You did good, huh? Bit more comfortable, a little pulled up, huh? Hi. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Morgan just went that way. Kirsten. You too. Does it all make sense now? Yeah, right? Okay, so she's had enough of a break too, that she can do it. If she does it, say, we'll do it 2 more times. If she does it as well as she did it last time, then that would be a good place to quit with her. She's not going to be able to go as far as Belle did, but... A little too far forward? Oh, it's okay. So she's going to try to avoid it. So if you really don't communicate, no, you want it under your belly. See, she's already got the sideways. She's going sideways for you right there. She gets what you want. She just needs to understand it's about the cone now. Good. So she's got a little backup going on in her head. Good. There you go. Oh. Yep, just dance with her. If she's willing to do it, dance with her. Yep. Oh, so she lost an understanding of what the cone is. So now you have to explain it to her a little bit better. Because she's got the dance. She knows the sideways part. So she's willing to do that part with you. She just needs to understand what the cone. So she's got the sideways down. Good. So it's going to be watch the forward completely now. Good. Yep. Back her up. One more. Good. Now try the hind yield. Yep. You're going to really have to explain to her it means nothing about going forward. Good. Yep. There you go. Yep. Now hind yield only. Good. Yep, good girl. She's sucking her. She's got the sideways down. She's already doing it before you even get there. Yep. Just explain to her it means nothing about going forward. Yep, she's thinking about going forward, just so you know. Back her up. One more. The hind leg has to come. Yep, there you go. Now, talk to her hind end more than the front. She knows what to do with the front. Yep. She's like, I don't know what to do. That's what she picked her foot up but didn't know where to put it. Yep. So get a little bit stronger about your communication to the hind end because she's tuning you out. Yep. So if you have to tap her, then tap her. If she's just not going to, there you go. Oh, good girl. And she did that more on her own than by your communication because you quit on her. I don't know if you noticed, you kind of just like let her do it, which is fine, but she needed you to still help her through it. You didn't have to like say anything, but you just had to kind of stay in the position. She's like, yeah, I get this now. Good. She's like, I got it now, I get this. But he's like, but I want to tell you to do it. Oh. So again, I don't know if you noticed, you kind of micromanaged her forward. Did you feel yourself do this with the line? Yeah. So that's old school. You're supposed to stop doing that. Good. Yep. Up. She's got the message. Yep. Just keep the forward from going. Yep. She's a little set up too far ahead. So if she goes forward at all, she's not going to be able to do it. Yep. Yep, she's even kind of stopped offering you the sideways, right? You notice that? Good, good, there you go. Gentle with where to go with the front feet and focus a lot more on the ribs and the hind. Yep, there, yep, 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 yep. She's got a little too far forward from where I'm standing. There you go, there you go. That was a nice rock back, there you go, there you go. Oh, you quit on her about the going forward. You had it too. It's kind of like it's the whole rubbing your belly, tapping your head thing. You can't drop any of it. So get her hind end involved because she's quit giving you that. There you go. She's quit giving you this. There you go. Good girl. Yep. There. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Don't quit. Ah, that's okay.